The top focus is about Israel and Iran. While Israeli leaders have hinted at retaliation, the government is under heavy international pressure to not further escalate the conflict. The Biden administration has been the most vocal in asking Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu to exercise restraint. Pentagon Press Secretary Major General Pat Ryder said that the U.S. does not seek an escalation with Iran. This is after the U.S. supported Israel in shooting down dozens of missiles and drones launched by Iran on Saturday. Listen to this.
Certainly, when it comes to any type of Israeli response, and again, I'm not going to speak for the Israelis, that is a decision for them to make in terms of what they do, if they do it, and how they do it. But again, from a U.S. standpoint, we continue to make very clear that we don't seek a wider regional war, and we'll continue to work towards that result.
Ryder also noted that the Secretary of Defense, Lloyd Austin, spoke to his Israeli counterpart 3 times over the course of the weekend. Iraqi Prime Minister Mohammed Shia al-Sudani called for restraint in West Asia. Sudani led a delegation that met officials across Washington, including Biden and Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin. On the other hand, British Prime Minister Rishi Sunak said that all sides must show restraint to avoid a rising spiral of violence in West Asia. Now, while the French President Emmanuel Macron said that Paris will try to convince Israel that they must not respond by escalating. Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi and his Iranian counterpart Hossein Amir Abdollahian held phone talks regarding the tensions between Israel and Iran. Now, Amir Abdollahian said Iran is willing to exercise restraint and has no intention of further escalating the situation. Wang said that China is willing to stay in communication with Iran and jointly promote a comprehensive, just and lasting settlement of Palestine. The United States is pursuing a deal that would allow for a ceasefire lasting at least 6 weeks and allow more aid into Gaza. State Department spokesperson Matthew Miller said that Israel has moved in a significant way, but Hamas is the barrier to a deal that would see fighting in Gaza paused and hostages released.
Hamas needs to take that deal, and they need to explain to the world and to the Palestinian people why they aren't taking it, because it is Hamas right now that is the barrier and the obstacle to a ceasefire in Gaza.
Now, this comes as pro-Palestinian activists protesting the war in Gaza shut down the Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco, California. Traffic on the 6-lane suspension bridge came to a standstill as several protesters chained themselves to parked vehicles. About 20 people were arrested and were taken into custody. For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.